had, like after the surgery and coming into last year and things like that?
Yeah, it's just constant work on it. But this summer I did a lot of, even with workouts, with playing pickup, anything I did, it was jumping off of either leg, doing more single leg stuff than jumping off a two leg. I'm a two leg jumper, but I did a lot of stuff off one leg just to try and gain that trust in it and try and improve it as much as I can before the season starts. I think it just, that small window you have for a quick layup or a quick dunk before one of the big guys come over and their length takes over the play. I think it'll just help me to get to the rim quicker, and that's something that I need to do more, just slash.
Hey, Iman, right here, Arden Franklin from AST Radio. In the beginning, in a sense, or even up to last year, from people I've talked to or hear, a lot of people still were looking at you as, well, he's this young player, but you're about to reach a point in your career where now people are going to look at you as a vet, and you're at the point where you could even share some advice and some wisdom to the younger players that's below you. How do you approach that as you're about to enter that point of your career?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't really given it a lot of thought of me being a young guy or a veteran. My biggest issue was last year we didn't make the playoffs, so this year I'm just trying to raise my level of professionalism and make sure that I come and work each and every day. I've done, y'all saw that, right? All right. Just like I said, just come in each and every day, put in the work, make sure I trust and believe in the system that we're running this year, and anything that I can add offensively or defensively, I'm going to do.
Iman, Mark Berman, New York Post. You're probably the team's best defensive-minded player. What do you see from Fisher and his defensive philosophy as opposed to Mike Woodson with all that switching that went on last year? Do you think it's going to be a little different?
I'm not sure of that. We haven't gotten a chance to, as a team, sit down and talk over how we're going to do that this year. I'm excited to know the approach that he has, but just looking at his career and looking at how he played defense, I think a big thing that I took from him is he didn't gamble as much as I did. He was a good defender, but he learned to be solid for his team more than taking gambles for his own personal benefit, and that's something that I got to learn.
Iman, Howard Megdal from Capital New York. I'm curious, just coming into a season where Phil has talked about you in particular as someone who is a very good fit for this system, you've been singled out by past regimes, not necessarily in a positive way. I'm curious what the difference is like for you, just emotionally, intellectually, being able to prepare for a season like this.
This summer, I worked out at IMG in Sarasota, Florida, and it just helped me to realize that I'm only 24 and I'm playing in New York, so I don't really have anything to be mad about or, down about. I just, attacked each and every day with a smile and made sure I came to work hard. So with Phil and Derek coming in and, those guys being winners, it gives me the world of confidence going into my fourth year. Say it one more time. No, it's not a boost. I would love for it to be, but like I said, we didn't make the playoffs last year. That's an issue for me.
Hi, Iman. Welcome back. There were times when I felt like I would watch you last season, and defensively, because of how hectic the system was sometimes, the team would send you to go double in the post, and then you'd have to run to the other side of the floor, try to get to the corner. Did you feel like you gambled? Was that your natural instinct, or did you feel like you were doing that because if you weren't as aggressive as you were, that the team wasn't going to get stops without you doing that?
Usually if I double the post, it's out of our rotations. It's usually part of the game plan. But, last year Woody did trust me enough for me to be able to use my own judgment sometimes with those doubles. So sometimes it's part of the game plan. Sometimes it's me being overly aggressive or seeing that we have a weakness with somebody on the backside that I want shooting that three ball. But other than that, it's usually the game plan.
Iman, And it's getting around that time where other players from your draft class may start discussing contract extension with their respective teams. Is that something you guys have discussed or something you're thinking about?
Nah, all I've been thinking about all summer is making the playoffs, sir.
All right, Iman.